We're gonna do some art tutorials because your boy is an apprentice and lately he hasn't had a good time with the art. And what I mean by that is we just gotta practice. When we're bad at something, you just gotta practice a little bit. So we're gonna master the art of tattoos. So we're gonna start with the easy, the medium, and the hard. And we're gonna see how long it takes, but we're also gonna see how good we can get the art. All right, we're going to get some color, get my sketchy brush. I love my sketchy brush. Is there a, you gotta do ink? I'm so bad at this. I know I'm bad at this. You know what? I think this is pretty good. This is a good first step. First step, number one, bam. What we're gonna do is we're going to, of course I did on the wrong layer. Okay, you do this on the wrong layer, all you have to do, cut, paste it, bam. Oh my God. I think that's straight. So, you know, my circles aren't straight, so it's okay. And we're going to make little wobbly doos. Wobbly doos? Wobbly doos. Crispy. What is this area? It's just like a be mad if my phone dies right now. By the way, my iPad is rightfully used on me. Just saying. You lying to me right now. You're lying to me right now. All right. This seems too round for a flower. Is this a rose? Is this a rose? I don't know my flowers. Back in 5th grade, I wrote a song about stupid flowers and how they're so beautiful. And I got an A, and they made me read that to the class, multiple classes, like I was some sort of writing genius. Hint, I'm not. Remember, tattoos you can't erase. Tattoos are forever. They're permanent. They're permanently forever. The final frontier. I just gotta study tattoos more because, dude, this is cool. This looks awesome. Why am I not studying these more? I just gotta do that. I figured it out. I figured it out. Tom. I don't know who Tom is, but Tom, I figured it out, Tom. We're gonna do these little guys. We're gonna do those little guys. And we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Ink it. 3, 2, 1. I hope that transition was good. It wasn't because I'm still on the sketch, so. And bam. Tutorial number 1 done. That was harder than I expected. Jeez. My God. Would you get this tattooed? Would you get that would you do that? I think I might do that. I would do this. I put this right on my face. Don't do that. Number 2. First off, how we feeling? How we doing? Remember, I want you to know that you're enough. No matter what you're doing, you deserve to be here. Number 2 is how to draw a basic wave, and they need to stop saying basic because this is harder than you think. At least I think so. Choose a blue. I think I'm gonna go with blue. And like, look at this. I did all my tattoo set. Oh my goodness. Step 1, done. Step 1, done. Step 2 is add more squigglies. Oh my God. How does this have low battery mode? I've been charging it all day. This has a full on double rainbow. Wow. Rip that guy. That guy died. If you found out from me, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Little bumpy guys. Just a little bit of warts. This guy has a little bit of warts on him, and that's fine. Okay, so what do we do here? And then over everything, what we do is, of course, on the bad layer again, you know, you think I'd learn, but I don't. And that's my problem, not yours. I think I'm gonna do red. Red. All right. So after this, we gotta do. Hey, did he add that line? I feel like you added that line. You lied to me. Okay. We got this. We don't have this. Once I get 1 down, I think I'll be able to understand the rest. I think. I feel like I should have just done this, like right on the line. Doesn't that make sense? That should make sense. Someone explained to me this is supposed to be like fingers. And fingers are weird, so that didn't help at all. All right, am I here? I'm here. This is supposed to go like this, like a big old C. Someone else explained to me as drawing is in like tattoo drawing is drawing in C's, straight lines, and S's. And so far, this is pretty much what that is. And actually, that's kind of helpful. That's really helpful. Thing with tattooing, and my biggest hiccup right now is being intentional and not being hypercritical enough about what's going on in a body. Cause that's like eating me up. Cause I don't want to put anything on a body that nobody wants. Not nobody wants. They want it, but like that I don't feel good enough about. So that's step 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 5 completed. We're going good. This one actually might be easier. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be harder. Up through here, erase in the middle there. Hey, you know what? This looks like a bunch of just goop. This is just goop. That's what we call goop in my world, and this is goop. This is a goopy guy. I don't believe this is going to come out the way that we're thinking. I got a gift for you. It's up in my okay. So apparently this is it. This is supposed to be around step whatever 5 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7. I can't count, man. So he adds like little bumps. I didn't see the bumps. You can't add bumps and not tell me. You can't tell me you don't add the bumps. All right, we're gonna try to add the bumps during inking because your boy's feeling frisky. Oh, I had a little bumpy dude. See this bumpy dude? I had a little bumpy dude and I didn't notice. So we're gonna start here. And then we're gonna go out like this. All right. It's actually crazy how much that C's and S actually helped me. This has to have a little bump. I'm putting a little bumpy dude. We're going off the rails right now. We're going. I'm battling samurais. They fight like little bitches to me, you know? That's what ICP said once. It's just there in the air. And my mentor's husband told me back in the day, they would always try to make Flash as fast and as efficient as they could. So they'd have to pull minimal lines. And so far, oh, well, they didn't bump it, but subtle bump brushes for Procreate. And what I want to do is I'm gonna turn it to gray a little bit. Turn it to gray a little bit. Get the rough noiser. Shout out to this guy that made the rough noiser. Don't know who did it. This just leveled up to hard. Okay, this shading on this thing is hard. I didn't realize how thin my lines were close together, and that's something I have to learn. Apparently, is how close my lines are together, especially in tattooing, because the closer they are, the more likely they're gonna bleed together over time, and you don't want that. You don't want that. All right, hold on. We're gonna see if the soft shader will actually do anything. We'll be back in like, I don't know, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Well, I mean, not for you, but tell me what made you happy cry last. Let's do a mental health check in. Right now, it's harder than I thought. Oh, on to the next. We're flying. I don't think that's right. Maybe it is. All right. So this is good as it's gonna get. What I noticed is that this area comes down. I'm gonna critique myself because I gotta get better at that too. Almost. And that's kind of messing me up. And the last thing that I notice is that these lines are further away than this. Because most likely what happened was that I designed this too small. This is about 4 inches, not even 4 inches. It's probably about 3-ish, because that's about half, and this is 8.5, 11. So next time I had to spread them out or design bigger. So it's like I had to go like this. We got this. This is it. This is the medium. And now we're gonna go on to the heart. I almost forgot to start recording again. This is number 3. What I noticed, I took a few days off. What I noticed is this is not how I draw at all. I usually just go by like vibes and not like shapes. But you know, we're gonna do our best. Like I don't know why Broken Puppet, like in my opinion, is a straight line thing. I can't do that. Can't do that. And the thing is, like when I look at this, I interpret it myself and do different things. Like if I go one by one, I'm like, oh, this one right here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 little peaks. No, it's not. That's not how I do it. I don't do it that way. I don't like that way. Let me do it my own way. See, like I don't do this. I'm just like I draw it this way. I draw and then I fix it as I go. I don't draw with circles. Maybe the main head. Maybe the main head I draw with circles. And that's already messed up. Like what was that? I can't go like stop. Oh, my face is all weirded. All weird. You know what? You know what? This sketch is pretty solid. This now might be a little, snooty, but maybe it's kind of inbred. I want to do bigger, bolder lungs, so it's like, you gotta smallen it up. You gotta small it. There we go. And I also messed with the eye. I did do something with the eye. I cleaned it up. It looked wonky, and I think I got it now. And when I do these, I try to like think about like where I would start when I'm actually tattooing. Oh my God, the sniffles. Oh my God, they're back. They're back. Tom Cruise, save me from the sniffles. Sniffles? What was that? What was the sniffles? Are red. Well, that TikTok guy only finds dinosaurs somehow. I don't know how he finds lions all the time. It's because they're chewing. Someone eat bones. Did someone eat the bones of someone? That looks horrible. All right. So was it behind the scenes? I have been working on how to shade some traditional stuff. You know, like this trout. I think it's a trout. I don't know. I'm not a fisherman. But I also did like cool alien guys. Right? Look at this. Alien Molotov. That's what we use against them. We use this against them when they come. They're allergic to fire. They're, I don't know what are the super allergic and cool sluggy guys. You like the sluggy guys? Anyways, I've been practicing, so we're going to do this blindly. So we're going to go ahead and fill all these things in. We're going to fix that line to say this line. Well, I'm pushing me on. Well, I'm pushing.
Hey, editing, Zach here. Apparently my audio just exploded. But anyways, we have the final here. I redid these so much happier. And so much. Oh God, look at him. He's so sad. Anyways, do the thing.